Oh, I think so. Yeah, okay, I'm live. It's not updating on my phone though, which is weird. I need to have the chat on my phone so I can read the chat. Why is it not? Can I hear myself on the stream at the very... Is it an echo? Oh, it is echoing. Okay, hold on. Let me fix that real quick. Sorry, chat. Oh my god. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Oh, because I have it. I'm so stupid. Hello, hello, hello. I had hello everyone. I had the stream open in another tab and I was hearing it and I thought I was echoing on the stream, but I am not. At least I don't think so. Okay. Hello chat. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna keep my phone over here so I can read it while I'm animating. Is there anywhere I could put this? I'll put this. Let me use my chocolate bar plushie to hold it up. It's not working very well. Unfortunate. Okay, there we go. It's actually, this is a very weird setup. Hello chat. I'm here to animate. As you all know, whoa, that just popped out of the screen. Okay. Gonna be working on OLD10. As you can see there's a new creature here, a new character. I'm not a very important character. But yes. I'm gonna start doing this part of the scene. It's one of my last two scenes for the episode, so the episode is close to being done with animation, which is pretty cool. I just need to get into the swing of things, and then I'm gonna start answering your questions. Actually, I forgot to post this on Twitter. I'm gonna post it right now. Oh, whoops, wrong link. I need the link to the stream. Where is the stream link? I'm literally like I'm losing everything right now. Michael Hawson, I think that's your name. I think that's how you pronounce it at least. Thank you for the $5 donation. II2I18 screening. Yeah, I've heard there's a few of those going on. I've not been to one, so I'm not in a location where they've had them. Of course, it's the 1 week I'm not in California. Oh well, but that's okay. Let's get back into the swing of things here. Also need to ping my server. Ping. Okay, my server now knows that I'm live. All right, let's get going here. I'm gonna start animating this. Do. Also, yeah, I just want to start the animation a little bit, and then I'm gonna start answering questions. So just keep sending your questions if I don't see them, because I have not really answered any of them yet. Christian Kane asks, what made you decide to bring back old in the first place? That is a very good question. It really was a very just random decision that I didn't really put much thought into before I brought it back. One day I was just like, Olo is so, I don't want to say so much work, but it was very ambitious, especially what I had planned. So I was just like, I needed to do something else, and I wanted to make something goofier that wasn't kind of held to the same standard I had for Olo. And that is the main reason why I brought it back. I also just thought it'd be fun to write the episodes in person with some of my friends. Fresh start, sort of, with new episodes and new just going back to something that I've worked on so many years ago was such a fun experience. And I'm glad that I'm doing it. I think it was a good idea. me see how to... Yeah, this is my first stream on a laptop ever, I think. I got a brand new gaming laptop just a few days ago. Because next week I'm going to Australia. So I'm like, I want to get a good gaming laptop so I can, I don't know, game in Australia if I wanted to. And I'm glad that I got the one I got. It is very nice. It's purple. And it's great. I'm very happy with it. But it seems to be running well so far for the stream, and it's done great for like animate. It's just been awesome. I hate when like the character's eye, like I know this is my fault for how I set up the rigs, but sometimes the owl, like the mouth, blah, the eyes are like reversed, so they're not in the right, like they're flipped, so I have to like figure out which one's the right like eye, which is unfortunate. Like this. Okay, so I need to make Bucket grab the bag from this mysterious character. So I've got to do first. Magnet sometimes is too strong and I can't move everything exactly how I want it to do, which is quite annoying. It's just how some of the quirks of Animate and how you have to work around it sometimes. No, we should be going this way. I think I need to make longer arm assets real quick. It's just, yeah, this is, because I feel like if you stretch it, it kind of looks weird. So I'm going to make them a little longer. All right, let's see. Olo Comedian 2004 asks, how did you get my laptop? I ordered it online. There was a really crazy deal. This laptop usually retails for $1,100, but it's on sale for $800, and I got a discount, so I got it for $720. That's before taxes, but still a really good rate for a laptop like this. It works great. Like it's even better than I expected it to be, which is awesome. Like it runs games really well. It does everything just exactly how I wanted it, and it's purple, which makes it even better. Which version of Adobe Animate do I use? So I used to use 2018, but now like 2018 installing it like on new computers has always been an issue for me. So now I'm using 2019, which is very similar to 2018. So it's really not that much of a difference. But yeah, that's what I'm using right now, 2019. So let's make this arm a little longer. I'm just gonna go in here. It's a very kind of simple process, but what I usually do. I break apart the symbol. I take this, I pull it back, and then I just extend it like so. Usually works pretty well. There we go. Cool. Let's put that in. There we go. Realize both arms should probably be like towards the top of the box. So I'm gonna do that of the bag. This. That one's too high up now. Now it feels like he's going down not far enough here. So I'm gonna make him. There's a lot of little things that I always look at when I'm animating to make sure it doesn't look weird. Let's see. I'm basically MK asks, what season do I enjoy working on more, Olo or old? I prefer old as like a concept, but I think old, not I mean as Olo as a concept, but I think old is more fun to work on, especially just because I feel like it's way quicker to make. and it really ensures that I don't have as many delays or like episodes don't come out every like 2 years. Like I think it's making my channel more active, which is better, and it really just like it helps me financially, it helps me with my channel. I think it's just better overall for my channel and what I want to do right now. Even though Olo is like my passion project, I do want to go. I do want to get back to it, but it's just easier for me to do this right now when I'm still a relatively smaller channel than some of the big object show creators, just to get my channel back up, and then I'll go full steam on Olo eventually. Mystic asks if will Olo 5 be another 2 year wait. I don't think it's a fair question. Um, because Olo 3 and Olo 4, like that gap, I wasn't making anything else really. Like there wasn't much coming out that really made that deserve a wait. Olo is on like hiatus now, like officially, because I'm really just doing old. Whereas for old, like for Olo 4's production, that was it. Literally just took 2 years to make. That wasn't like me doing other things. That was just me being lazy. Whereas like this hiatus for Olo is deliberate and is done because I'm just doing old now. So I don't think it's a fair question. Oh, and someone's spamming the chat. Please do not spam the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Lewis, for handling that. I appreciate it. Make him blink here. I hope you guys cannot hear my family in the background because they are being loud. But whatever. We just moved into a new house, which is cool. It's my first time being here because I live in California right now, but my family is in a new house. It's my first time being in it. New room, new environment. It's pretty cool. But yeah. Who Discorded me? Let's take a look. Okay. Some little lip sync going on here. Oh, there was a question that I saw another donation that I slipped my mind on how to answer. Michael donated again for another $2. Thank you. What do you think my animation? Do I think my animation looks stiff? I've never really seen myself as an animator. I mean, I know that's like what I do, but it's never been like my passion. It's never been like what I really love to do. I really only animate as a needs to like get my ideas on the screen. I feel like every other part of object show creation I enjoy a lot more than the animation. It's kind of just like the boring part that I have to get through for it to be finished. Which I guess is unfortunate. I wish because I used to like it a lot more when I was younger, but it's kind of just gotten monotonous now, which is unfortunate. I just got an ad for my own live stream. What? I got an ad for my own live stream on my phone. Infinite money glitch. But yeah, I don't really think my animation looks stiff. I just think I'm not super experienced with it compared to some of my friends that are more impressive animators. And so here in the middle of this movement, with a movement like this, so this is just like one big in and out tween. And in these, I change the eyes in the middle and like the strand like most important part of the movement, like of the line that's being said, is the middle. That's what I usually strive to do. So here, his eyes are closing right at the middle of the tween. That just makes it all look nicer than if it was like at the end, the eyes change. It makes it like feel more deserved the eyes change where they are. If that makes any sense. I'm not sure if people who aren't animators know really what I'm talking about at all or even agree with what I'm talking about. I think my chat froze, by the way, on my phone because the ad, which is annoying. Yeah, it did freeze. Phonophobia expunged asks FNF or Roblox. I don't really like either one, but Roblox for sure out of those two options. Michael donated again. Thank you so much for another $3. Do I ever watch Creepsington's object shows? I've heard of them. I've never watched one of them. Remember, I need to put the bag in Bucket's hands here. Move it now on this frame. And delete it there. I'm gonna add it here. Hopefully, oh yeah, see it does this. It's not the same spot as where it was, so I have to. This is an annoying part of animation, how it doesn't copy in the same spot because the characters are different sizes. See, it's flipped. I have to go and manually adjust it so it works. Oh my god, this is gonna be so annoying. See, we're getting closer. It's kind of like a puzzle. You got to figure out exactly where it goes. Now it's too big. Now it's too small. A little rotated. So now I zoom in, so I get a more like perfect. Okay, now it's just a little bit to the right. I think if I move it a little left, it'll be perfect. That's not perfect. But I mean, in situations like this, like it's just like too like what's the word? It really is not that important. Like no one's gonna. I feel like a lot of people aren't gonna notice like a super minute detail like this. But I really like. I like. I don't like those issues being in the scene, so I always try to fix them. Because once a video's up, it can't be edited really. It's up forever. So gotta make sure it is good on the first go. See, it looks good up to here, and then it like rotates the wrong way. Which is odd. I'm gonna fix that. There we go. Make sure that looks right. It's kind of off. It goes too high there. I think that's good. Good to go. It's Mads. I appreciate the concern, but in situations like that, I feel like you shouldn't bring it up and just um I'll just delete it. I don't really want it being talked about more than that. Thank you, Cole the Geek, for the $2 Canadian. I appreciate it. Means a lot. I'm glad you love my show. Also, Quinn, yeah, yes, I'm trans. I kind of figured that a lot of people would know that, but maybe not everyone does. And now I'm unsubscribing for the channel. Why have I turned woke? So now I'm gonna make him look happy. This. Beautiful. Let's do that. Oh, I need the walk cycle. So I think he should be a little like this. Brayden, can I do the camera? I'm gonna do the results after the stream. Like I've already had that plan. That's what I'm gonna do. Diary of an ASD Kid. Yeah, Flipnote. New Flipnote Object Battle is officially canceled. I'm never bringing it back. Um, that was kind of like a collaborative effort with my ex, so I don't really feel like I ever want to bring that show back. Do 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 do. I'm not gonna bother skewing the legs yet because I already know that I have to change the legs. So I'm gonna wait on that for now. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's move this here. What else is being Blendy YT, thank you. I think this is a really like funny scene when it's done. I think this little arc is very funny in the episode. It's one of my favorite parts of the episode for sure. I need to move him over just a little bit, just so it's more of a satisfying turn. The leg can't be selected. Yep. Okay. That's definitely better. It's still a process. Animation just takes so long. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. Maybe he shouldn't even have the food up like this anymore. Maybe it should just be down. Yeah, why is he putting the food all the way back up? I think it should just be down here. Let's do that. And then I can rotate just a tad. Like this. Perfect. Okay. Okay, someone asked a very inappropriate question, so I'm going to delete this. Tori asks, thanks, or tips for, sorry, I got confused for a second. Um, $2. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate it. Tips for feminine voice training. Thanks. I mean, literally, like, I've always felt like my voice is not feminine enough. I feel like I haven't done enough voice training. So I'm not sure if I'm like the right person to ask this question, but I've been told that my voice is very androgynous, so I mean, I guess that's fine. But like, I really just watched like YouTube videos, and I think it helped me a lot, like figuring out how to um change my voice a bit, like how I wanted it to sound. Okay, I need to find the walk cycle. But yeah, Tori, if you're the Tori I'm thinking you are, I'm not sure if that's the Tori I know or a different Tori. I could send you the videos that I've looked at before if I can find them. I would be happy to share those videos with you. Where is the... Oh my god, I hate when I lose, like, I add files in, they get put in a weird folder, and I have to do this because I need to fix my assets. Um, Fun fact, I paid someone like $40 to fix my assets, and there's still issues like this. But that is my own fault, to be fair. But let's okay, there we go. Now the legs are there. Now I need to flip them, do all this crap. Let's put these back down where they should be, where legs should go. Why do they move that far? So this is the part of animation that makes me want to rip my hair out and cry in the corner. Goliath, I do remember that. All right, well, that was maybe not my best moment, but I mean, at this point, like, no, I'm not gonna say anything else. Never mind. I feel like there are just so many II musical numbers that I kind of just assumed everyone would have thought there's a musical number in episode 15 when we saw it live. But that is entirely my bad. I should not have said that there was to you at like before you watched it. Oh well, my bad. Okay, let's do this loop. I'm gonna set it to loop. Here's a crazy tip for all of you Flash animators out there. Synchronize symbols. So if you have something like this, it's like a cycle within the symbol like this. And if you see here, like at the keyframe, it resets to like where you set it before. If you just do synchronized symbols from the first symbol, it will update that next one to be right where it should be in the cycle. So there you go. Animate tip of the day. Water break. I'm going to read some questions. Let's see. What I've got. Can I make another episode of Showvember? Brighton, I wish I could. I've already done my Showvember for this season, so I can't make another episode. Object creations, I'm glad you love Bucket. I feel like he's one of those characters that I'm not sure how popular he is. But you know, I'm glad people like him because I do think he's a fun character, even if he's not a super um unique sort of personality of the show. Sometimes I feel like he kind of blends in too much with other characters. Like even some of my friends have said that like Bucket and Bin seem similar, even though I feel like they are quite different. But I think that's a sign for me to really show their differences more often, which I think this episode does a good job of. Because I just feel like Bucket is at least an old, like a happier presence, and Bucket and Bin kind of like he kind of doesn't trust everyone the same way Bucket does. Let me move these over. Let's see. Okay. Let's see another question. Teen Autro, I have not sweared in the stream. Um, if you're 12, you shouldn't be on YouTube anyway, and you're spamming the chat, so I'm gonna put you in timeout. Delton8 YouTube, longtime fan here. Oh, thank you. That actually means a lot. When I was deciding on the old 5 intro theme, did I pick Mighty Switch Force song because I played the game? I'm trying to remember because at that time, I think I just because I had played Shantae, the Pirate's Curse, or at least bought it and started playing it at that time, and I knew the composer's name, and I just thought he made a lot of good music, which is true. Like he just makes bangers constantly. Let's see if this walking speed seems too fast. That actually seems pretty normal. Anyway, to answer the sorry, I got caught up with the animation. I forgot to fully answer the question. What was I gonna say? Uh, 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 what? I literally, okay, sorry. I decided to I just listened to the soundtrack of Mighty Switch Force. I don't think I ever played it. No, I did play it, but I don't think it was until after I included it as the intro song. Um, Sorry, I just someone has asked to join the stream and I might let them join. But yeah, that is the answer. I did not play Mighty Switch Force until after I included it as the intro song. All right, yeah, Lewis will be joining the stream very soon, I think. All right, let's move his hand down. Let's see. Uh Olo Community 2004. It's really just my friends. If someone that I know asks to join the stream, I let them on. But sometimes, like, I think in the past I've done like fan joins the streams. It hasn't been for a while, but yeah. It's hard just to let random people join the stream because who knows, like, there's a lot of bad people out there, unfortunately. I don't want someone to join and then say the wrong thing, and then it would be very awkward. Oh my god. No, I just ruined everything. Never mind. Change the eyes here. Chaos Cool asks if I have traveled to Turkey before. No, I have not. I have never traveled outside of the US, which is why I'm so excited to be in Australia. Yeah, this will be my first international trip. So no, I've never been to Turkey, but maybe someday. Who knows? I do think after Australia, the next place I'd want to go visit is somewhere in Asia, either Korea or Japan. That is next on the bucket list. Also, CCD 18, I don't know if that means you like bought 17 months. If you did, that is crazy. Thank you, but I don't know if that's what that means. Either way, thank you for being a member. That is awesome. Where is his mouth? Oh, it's here. Okay. Let's change that. There we go. Why do they even do that? His face isn't even on screen. Sometimes I just animate useless crap and it's just annoying because it isn't important to the scene at all. Like, hello, Japan arc would go hard. Oh, okay, CCD. Well, that's still cool. Thank you for being here and being a member. Is Bucket a Skibbity Sigma with Ohio baby? Or I don't even know what that word means. I feel like it's a weird word. I have no idea what that means. I am not sure if he's a. I do think Bucket is a Sigma, but I don't know about all that other stuff. He's a Sigma. I'm gonna make this movement more obvious because I feel like it's very hard to tell that he's even moving. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Oh wait, now I have to fix this. I'm getting another ad again on my own video. Unfortunate. Make this character move his hand down. Okay, that did not need that much leg tweening. Let's move this over a little. Do do do. On me, Teapot, I have not been to Mexico. I've never been outside the US. I said that very only just a few minutes ago. Oh wait, whoops. Me. My Discord is on streamer mode, I just found out. Let me get rid of that.
Hello?
Hello! Sorry, I'd like literally I think streamer mode made it so I couldn't hear the call.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Can chat hear me?
I think they can't hear. I think I had you very loud. I just turned it down.
Oh, I
um,
see. Sorry.
no, I think it's fine. I'm
My
trying
bad.
to. I can't even look in the chat because for some reason
Okay,
on my
I have
phone it
the.
keeps giving me like it keeps giving me ads on my own stream when I'm watching it on my phone,
Uh,
which is
oh,
unfortunate.
cool. No, I'm watching the video muted, and like I can read chat. So
Awesome.
also, I'm so rude. I didn't introduce myself. Hi, I'm Lewis Tauno, Years Animations. I work on Old and Olo,
Yes. Yay.
and I'll be reading all the cool questions.
Yes. He is the second half of the Olo mind, you could say.
We're connected by a stem.
Yes.
That's how we come up with the cool ideas.
It's true. Yes.
Also, hi Dreadgore. Hello everyone.
Also, I got a donation that I forgot to read because I was trying to invite you to the call. Um, Liam said that they set a reminder for the stream and it like or a notification and didn't go through. Can't wait for more episodes. Thank you so much. I think that's because I made a new stream. Like I made a new what is it called? I like deleted the old stream event and then I just made a new one.
Yeah.
So
Also,
that's probably
first
what
super
happened.
chat. That's very cool.
Yeah. So are you gonna be looking at the chat
I'm
or
looking at. I'm reading it right
awesome?
now. There was one question. Also, this person's spamming. So you go in
We
timeout.
love spam. We just love it.
I love spam. Done. Yes, we do. But well, we haven't like talked in like a really long time. How's it going?
It's been a while.
Since
I'm
like
good.
the LA meet, I think, right?
Really? Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it probably has been a while. I'm good. I'm back home for a little bit.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then I'm going to Australia
Oh, I hope you have a nice
next
time there.
week. Thank you. I'm
Yeah, like
excited.
so is it like oh I should probably shouldn't like say like oh where are you going in case like someone in chat goes crazy. But I assume it's the original plan.
Yes, it's the original plan with the two different cities.
Sweet.
Yes. Oh,
I hope you have a fun time. Bring
thank
lots of
you.
like spider repellent just in case.
Spider repellent.
I'll get Sam just to like to kill him for you.
Yeah. I
Let's see
hope
it.
that I get to see a kangaroo.
Yay! You can ride around in that pouch. It'll be fun.
That actually would be fun.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I don't think that would be fun.
They probably like kick in the head. Uh,
Yeah, I don't think that would be great.
let's see. Oh, let's see. Are there so Paper Puppets Take Two fan 2006 asks, "Hi Woggle, are there any autistic or neurodivergent characters in Old or Olo?"
I feel like that's something I've thought about, but I feel like I can't uh I feel like I haven't really solidified any sort of like I don't know. I feel like I need to think about that a bit more. But I
Mm,
think it definitely would be cool to like I think there's a few characters that um I could definitely see in like I feel like there are like just characters that have like I don't know. It's something that I've thought about a lot, but I've never like confirmed it because I feel like I really need to think about it harder before I confirm something like that. If that makes any sort of sense.
mm.
But yeah, that is a good question. I do right now like there's no one that's like confirmed neurodivergent in the show, but I do think that would be cool to confirm at a later point. If I think about it more and I don't know if that made any sense.
I think it's a very good question. It was also just like making sure that representation is done well
Yeah.
and it's not done in like an offensive way or
Yeah, no. Yeah,
anything
for
like that.
sure. Oh, whoops, I
Yeah.
just went back to the beginning of the scene. Hmm.
So this Cardor character, are they like important to the lore of the show?
No, this character is not very important to the lore. Did someone ask that or was that you asking?
No, that's me. I don't know, just
Um,
messing about.
yeah, they're not very important to the lore. But I think the viewers will see very soon.
Guys, this character right here is the new main character of the show.
Yeah, Cardor. The
There is going
greatest
to be
character
Cardor
yet.
merch. It'll be very sweet.
Honestly, I think I might as well just get rid of all the other characters because I think Cardor is just all we need.
They can carry it.
Yeah.
They can carry the show. It's like when George Lucas was saying like, "Oh, Jar Jar is like the answer," when like he was making Episode 1 of
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Jar Jar's the answer.
He said that in an interview. It was funny.
Oh my god. That is so ridiculous.
It was a good day. Yeah. Let me see
But why do I
questions.
agree?
It's true. Oh, this is a good one. Tragor asked, "There's a lot of ways object shows handle eliminations, voting to save, eliminate, or just having contestants voting. Which do you feel is the most effective from a storytelling view?"
A storytelling view is definitely contestant vote. I think that's just the most you have the most control over what's happening. I feel like you can really like, especially with Olo. I feel like Olo wouldn't have worked in the same way if there wasn't contestant vote. But I think in terms of like, I think both have their strengths and weaknesses. I feel like making a viewer vote show is also really fun because you kind of like don't know what's gonna happen, and it's cool to like go with the flow and like leaving things to the viewer to decide. But
Absolutely.
from a purely like storytelling perspective, I think contestant vote for sure is better.
Yeah, I agree. Like when me and Yellow write paper puppets and stuff, that's always like a really fun discussion that we have of like, oh, how would this character get out? Like, oh, they would vote for this person vote for that person. So it's
Yeah,
almost like a puzzle of like making sure it makes sense and it's not just like, oh, this character kind of just gets out because, and it
yeah,
like
yeah,
a good character getting out. It's like satisfying and it's like, oh, I can't believe this character got out, and it's like a
yeah.
really good way to move the story forward. So yeah.
I agree, 100%.
Out of save and eliminate, which one do you prefer?
Definitely eliminate. I feel like save. I'm not like as invested.
I prefer eliminate. Like I feel
Yeah,
like the last, because like a few people have asked like in here. I don't know who exactly. I've just seen it a few times about like, oh, teapot like recent eliminations and stuff. And I do feel like I prefer eliminate over save because like a lot of characters have gotten out that I feel like would have gotten further if it was eliminate and that sort of thing.
yeah, I agree.
Like I don't know any of the behind the scenes stuff, but I was like really shocked that Gady got out. I was not expecting that.
I do think if like I don't think a racer. I mean, I don't even know the whole. I do think like the not having the voting wars has really changed how teapot eliminations work.
That's
Um,
true, yeah.
I do kind of feel like as like a this is coming from like a point of view of just like a viewer, not like someone that works on the show. Because I'm not like that involved with teapot anyway.
Mm,
I think like Eraser definitely. I feel like Eraser would have stayed if people knew how many where the votes were going.
for sure. Like I don't know, I honestly like before that I saw like Eraser and Gaty being like top 10, top 12 characters. So it's like
I feel
really
like
weird they're out and it's like
yeah,
okay.
it is weird.
Oh, I
It's
saw a
sad
really
because
cool
Eraser is
question.
one of my
Oh
favorites.
sorry. No, I agree. Liam said, "What's your favorite part of creating an episode? I enjoy the scripting the most."
Yeah, I really like script writing. I really like uh what is it? Storyboarding as well. I think storyboarding is really fun because with these past two old episodes, I've done all the storyboarding on my own, and I feel like that's just like I really like translating things from script to a visual format, especially like when I know the whole episode because I wrote the whole thing, and it's like just making sure everything that I know comes across in the storyboard, like for whoever's animating the scene. I
Mm,
think it's a very important part of the process. And I feel like I've just had a lot more fun with it recently.
yeah, for sure. Like I enjoyed scripting too, and I think I really enjoy audio editing as well. I feel like there's a
Yeah,
very overlooked part of the production, but I
I
think
agree.
a well audio edited scene can really like impact the animation in a really good way. It can make it like really punchy. It's good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. See. Oh, there
Audio
was
editing
another
is
one I
quite
just
fun.
saw that vanished.
Oh,
Oh man.
that's not good.
Where the HE double pixie sticks is it? I can't
You're
cuss on
you're
here.
yeah, you're really like taking that to heart with what the 12-year-old person was saying about like no swearing on stream.
That little 12-year-old will, be happy watching the stream knowing that no one's swearing.
It's
It'll be
true.
okay. Mummy will come in and go, okay, no swearing here, very good. Let's see. Oh, someone asked if you're holding auditions for like animating.
Yeah, animation auditions are constantly open. They're always open. Same with background auditions. Things like voice acting, I feel like I usually have covered within my own crew. Um, and right now audio and storyboarding is all done by me, so I don't need people hired for that. It is just backgrounds and animation. But those are like always open. So feel free to send me something. Also, can you check, Lewis, if the stream can hear the audio from the? Oh wait, you were watching. Could you hear like what I was animating?
Oh, I have it muted so I don't hear you and me at the
Oh.
same time. Sorry.
Oh, well when you were watching it, did you hear like the audio from the um when I was animating?
No, it was muted.
That's good.
It was just like
Yay.
it was just the characters.
Perfect. Oh, I didn't even know you said BRB. My bad.
No, my one of my dogs was like going mental.
Oh no.
She was just like running around in circles going, "Ah!" And it's like, oh, shut up. She's my grandma's dog. She's like 16, and she just like is just really shrill when she barks. It's very annoying. But
Oh
oh,
no.
a question for me? What the hell?
Oh,
Do you
whoa, whoa,
remember
whoa,
what?
whoa. What happened to
Oh,
double hockey sticks?
I got excited. It's a cool question for me. I can't help it. Do you remember Object Illusion and NTT, which I assume is Next Top Thingy? I assume those two. Do you remember those shows?
Me or you?
Well, I'm asking you. Do you remember those shows?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was. It's just weird, like knowing how long like I've been in the OSC for. That there's like a lot of people who've joined who like don't know about a lot of the older shows.
Yeah.
It's like weird but kind of fun at the same time. Because I've been
Yeah.
around since like 2013.
Oh my
It's
God.
like over a decade now, and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Like, how did you find BFDI and like II,
It
like all
was
those?
from someone in real life, like not online. Um,
All right.
just kind of crazy. Yeah, it was like 2012, summer 2012. I was in this like movie making, like not like a class, but it's like a kind of summer camp sort of thing where I went in like twice a week and we just like
Mm,
made like we filmed things and edited them in like Movie Maker. And someone there just
nice.
knew about BFDI and told me to watch it, and I really enjoyed it, and that's how I got into the series.
Oh, that's cool. I wish
Yeah.
that's how I learned about BFDI and Inanimate Sandy and stuff. It's like the way I learned about it was back in the day, I was a brony. And like
Oh,
I watched a little YouTuber who voiced Meepad at the time.
oh
He
my
advertised the
God.
show. Yeah, and then I watched the show
Wow.
and I was like, "Oh, this is neat." Like II was my first object show, II too.
Oh my
But
God.
obviously, that guy is not around no more. So
Oh,
I
that's
wish it
such a
was just a nice story, like,
wow.
"Oh, a friend showed me." That would have been a lot nicer. But you know,
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate.
it is what it
But
is.
sad. Sad day.
Yeah. But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be on the stream right now. So who's
It's
the real
true.
winner? Yeah.
True, true,
Oh,
true.
yeah, some people know who I'm talking about. Oh dear. Let's see. Any cool questions? Oh, someone asked, how long does it usually take to animate one episode?
Um, okay, so it really depends on how many scenes I have and the length of the episode. And there's like so many factors that go into that. But episode 9 of Old was done entirely within a month. So we wrote it August 12th through 14th and the episode came out obviously on September 14th. So animation was like 2.5 weeks and it was done. But that episode was kind of crazy though in the production cycle because I was still animating like 2 days before the episode came out. Whereas this one, I'm finishing animation. Well, at least my scenes for the episode will all be done in like 3 or 4 days, and the episode doesn't come out for quite a bit after that. I'm not gonna say when, but it's not out until December, obviously, and the animation is gonna be finished in November.
Nice.
So I'm giving myself more time just to chill and polish it as much as I want before I release
Yeah,
it.
for sure. Do you think you can like give a release date, or is it that still sort of up in the
I
air right
am
now?
not giving release date until I get to Australia, only because I'm not sure how jet lagged I will be. Um,
Oh, that's fair.
and I think that will definitely affect the release date.
Yeah.
So if I am really jet lagged and I can't work, so that I can't do a release date right now, just only because of that.
Yeah, especially because like Australia has such an extreme time zone change.
Yeah, literally, like it is unironically going to be like a 45-hour adventure to get there
Oh
because
my god. Do you have
the
like multiple changeovers?
yeah, because I'm flying from New York to LA, and then I have like 7 hours where I have to go back to the airport. So it's like 11 hours between those flights, and then it's a 16-hour flight, a 9-hour layover, and then an 8-hour flight, and then I'm there.
Goodness. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I forgot you're not in LA anymore because I know there's people flying from there, and for them, I think it's just a direct flight, if I'm not
I yeah,
mistaken.
I am flying from there. So I'm
Yeah.
going there first to fly with them.
Okay.
Uh, I'm only home right now for Thanksgiving. If the trip wasn't planned to we leave the day after Thanksgiving, I wouldn't have had to do this, but it was
Yeah.
just not the best timing of for a trip.
No, for sure. Let's see. Oh, I saw a few cool questions fly by. Let me
Did they
see.
actually fly?
Um, they were flying around the screen. I was trying to grab them. Gaming with Jonathan NES Bro 2 asks, "What's the best advice for making an object show?"
I think the best advice I can give, which I actually said on the OSC Discord like the other day, is don't get too stressed about your first episode. Like, oh, it doesn't look as good as these other shows. Like, and go back and like try to fix it over and over again. I think the most important thing you can do is just release an episode, and then every show like gets better as it goes along. If you like try to perfect the first episode so much, it just won't come out, and the show won't continue. I think just like get an episode out, get more people interested in the show that want to help out with the show, and then you'll get more experience working on it where will like you'll become better over time. I think it's the best advice I can give.
Yeah. I think the best advice I could give is yeah, very similar to that. It's like don't be afraid to like make mistakes.
Yeah,
Like nothing you
exactly.
make is going to be perfect, and it's like episode one might not be the best, but then episode two will be better. And by episode three or four, like it's going really well, and like just
Yeah.
through making mistakes, you learn from them. Also, you
Yep.
got a cool donation, $4.99 from Reboot Boy Mike. You got two questions. How many scenes are finished for Old 10? And are you thinking of having a Old do a crossover with any other show?
Okay, so there are 16 scenes done out of 20 in terms of animation for the episode. So only 4 scenes have not been animated yet. 2 of them are mine, one of them is Fusion's, and one of them is Z Animations. So go tell them, go DM Fusion, especially Fusion Animations if you have him on Discord or Twitter. DM him right now, all of you in the chat. Say do your old scene or else. Like actually just go in there and do that.
Oh, $5 dono from Peter Oese himself. Are
Oh my
there
God,
crumbs
Peter.
on your desk?
Okay,
Also, do you
Peter.
plan
Okay,
on moving to Montana?
Peter. Okay, no, I'm not planning on moving to Montana. Also, there are crumbs on my desk, especially because someone, a day I was gone, was eating Chex Mix at my desk and left the wrapper and crumbs on my desk. So I think that is why there's crumbs on my desk, because someone else left them there. I do not eat at my desk ever. I don't eat there. I don't have food there. So those crumbs are not mine. Thank you. Uh,
The great Chex Mix cover up.
And I'm pretty sure that is Peter because he, number one, sits at my desk, and number two, eats Chex Mix. So I think he should not be the one talking to me about leaving crumbs on my desk. I think that is his fault. I think he's just caught himself red-handed there. So I think
Also,
Peter, you
oh
should
sorry.
reflect on yourself and your crumb leaving habits because it's not me. I don't leave crumbs.
Also, shout out Peter. Peter's cool.
Shout out to
Everyone,
Peter
everyone,
for
put
real.
W in the chat for Peter.
W for Peter. And also tell Tony Fusion to do his old scene, everyone.
Do his old scene. Harass him on Twitter on Discord.
Oh, he said it wasn't me, maybe. He put his a frowny face. So it was him. No, he put like a just say no, Taft, please, please, Taft, please do. He needs to do a scene for me. Get him to do it.
Oh, here's one. A question for both of us, but I guess technically just for
Ooh,
you. Um, what do you think of the Bugalows? And basically, the context for that is like, you know that show A is For? It's like a
no.
newer object
What
show.
is
Basically, there is a team
the
on
A's
that
for?
show. It's called the A is For. It's like a new object show,
Okay.
and there's a team on that show called the Bugalows in reference to you.
What? Wait, what? Wait,
Yeah,
what the heck? What?
it's episode one. It's
Wait,
like let's call ourselves the
can you send me
Bugalows, and
this? Can
then
you send me this? I
yeah,
I, I did not
I'll
know
DM it to
this.
you. Yeah,
Also, wait, what is who is
you have to check it out because I watched it because everyone was freaking out over A's for two, and I was like, what is this show? So I gave it a little watch.
oh, thank you, Taft. I
Yeah.
hope you also have a good day.
Have a good day, Taft.
Have a good day.
Let's see. Here it's this show. Oh,
That
there
is
it
so
is.
fun. Why would someone name a team for their show after me?
I don't
That
know.
is so
It's
funny.
funny.
And also, how did I not know about this? I feel like someone on my server must have like I
I'm
thought
surprised
would
you
have.
weren't like tagged on it or anything.
No, I had no idea this was a thing.
Oh wait, hold on, let me delete that. I'll just like get to the point where like they say it in the episode and like link you to that point.
Yay! Also, I have a genius idea right now. Let's see if I can make it happen.
See, where is the part where they name the teams? I think it's like here or something. Oh wait, here it is, here it is. So then share, start at, there you go. It's this point, roughly.
Let me see this. Oh, A is 4. Oh, I thought you said A4.
Oh no, A is 4, sorry.
What? That's so weird. Oh is this like a show that just like recently got popular?
Yeah,
Or
this was 4 months ago, so it's a recent show.
okay. I don't know
Yeah.
how I didn't know this was the thing.
I found out about it because this released the same day as like T-Pop 14 and like it's time for the
Oh,
6, I think, or 7.
I see, I see.
And people was like, "Oh, the free shows are all coming out the same day." So that, and I was like, "What is this show?" So there you
Well, that
go.
is cool. I'm glad that I have a team named after me for some reason.
It's very sweet. Let me see. Any more questions, guys? Send questions.
Please send
Oh,
questions, please.
oh, Aunt Lou asked, "Can you give some voice acting advice?"
Voice acting advice. Okay. I think let me think. Thinking. I don't know what I'm doing. Uh, okay. Voice acting advice. I think most important thing is getting a good microphone because, but if you can't do that, use your phone. It's the best option you probably have. Mic recommendations, I'd recommend the Samson C01U Pro. It's like 70 bucks. It's worth it. It's really good. It's so good that like I live with a bunch of my friends. All of us have Samsons. We have this like extras like lying around the house because of how good they are. So if that's not enough of a recommendation, it should be because they are awesome. Just in terms of voice acting, I think the OSC, especially recently, has kind of like moved away from doing like crazy like unique voices, and a lot of characters sound like just a person talking, just like someone's regular voice. So I guess just like don't be afraid to do a wacky voice like banana, where he sounds like this, and he's like some it's like do things like that because I feel like that will make you stand out a lot more as a voice actor.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Uh, Also, to carry with your point about the mics, another good one I'd recommend for people who want to use a USB mic. I'm currently using a Rode NT Plus, which is like the best quality USB mic you can have. Obviously, there's better mics, but they're not USB based. But
Hmm.
if you want to use USB one, I would highly recommend that one. It comes with like a pop filter built in. It's pretty decent quality. It's pretty good. It comes with some cool options.
I have heard that one's good as well.
Yeah. Let me see. Some more questions. Uh, oh, here's a good one. Christian animations or Christian mations. I'm not sure. What are the common mistakes to avoid when animating scenes?
Uh, okay. I think hmm. An important thing is the 180 rule, right? So if a character is, it's hard to really explain this like without a visual cue. So let me see like if I can do this quickly. So say we've got a circle over here.
Oh, peace out, Tradgo. Nice to chat to you.
Yeah, it was nice hearing from you. So let's just say here we've got a circle like this, and we've got a square like this. If you're changing like to the other side, if you want to get another angle, do not like um flip it like this. Is this what the 180 rule? It's like just don't like. Okay, this is not this is not a good example. Look up the 180 rule and just don't do that because it just makes things just like not look like it kind of just what what is like wrong with it? It just looks like it looks bad. It looks like
It's
because like if you're in a physical space, you can't like turn all the way around and have the characters in the same spot. That's basically what isn't that's what the 180 rule is? Something like that.
Yeah, it's basically just to like it's to not make the scene disorientating.
Yeah,
So like roughly you know in the scene where a character is. Obviously there are movies that break the 180 rule, but that's like an intentional move to like to kind of give a sense that
disorient.
things are
Yeah.
weird. But generally like 95% of the time you want to follow the 180 rule.
Yep.
Because I know
Good
there's
question though, and a
yeah,
good
that's a very good
answer.
question.
And
Oh,
I think
another oh sorry.
I was trying to come up with another tip for scenes. I do think something that I've heard a lot and have learned a lot from working on BFTI is that there shouldn't be a ton of scenes where there's a character like close up on screen like this scene. There should also be a lot of shots where the characters are far away and there's other things going on in the background. This is not a good example because it's just these two characters on screen. But like all the shots should not be zoomed in like this because then you really don't have a great idea of where the characters are in the universe. Um yeah, but yeah, another donation I saw that one. Reboot Boy Mike says, "Am I gonna have a crossover with any show or not?" Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I have already discussed the idea of a crossover with another show. Um,
Ooh,
just like very loosely, like, should we do a crossover? So I think it's likely that there will be a crossover. With old, not Olo, with old.
nice.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's the answer to that one.
Yep.
Let me see.
I really hope we can make it happen because I think it'd be pretty cool.
Oh, I just saw one and it vanished. There was one I saw earlier, but it like I know more kept coming in. I'm gonna try find it again because it was kind of a neat one. Um,
Sad we missed it then.
oh yeah, I remember what it was. Someone was asking like a way back. I think it was before I joined stream. Someone was asking if you have any projects in mind, like after Old and Olo.
Really, I do not have many projects in mind. I kind of just have always felt like Olo will be like my life project, especially because of how long it's taken. And since like it's my passion project, I don't really have any other ideas. Old is I'm doing it because it's fun and it's quick, but Olo really is my passion project in terms of animated projects. I feel like besides Olo, I'm gonna go into other fields. Like I don't really want to make animated shows for my whole life, but if I were to make an animated show for my whole life, it would be Olo.
Mhm.
That's how I look at it. So in terms of like animated content for the channel, probably not much besides Olo and Old. But yeah, very good question. It's something I
Yeah,
probably should think about more than I have.
I mean you got two shows on your plate right now, so I
It's
wouldn't
true.
worry too much. But you know,
Yeah.
because you never know. Sometimes like projects just sort of come out of nowhere. It's like, oh, I want to do this, or like maybe you
Yeah.
see something and it inspires you to make something.
Yep.
Because I
That's
have
very
some
true.
ideas for my channel. I want to really start working on it next year. Haven't I have some ideas for stuff, so and a lot of that just like just watching other things and like going like, oh, that's cool. Oh, imagine
Yeah.
if it was something like this, and then sort of like going from there, kind of thing. Some OSC related stuff, some non OSC related stuff. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
good year next year.
Yay. I'm excited to see what you
Yeah,
are cooking up.
I'm sure it'll be okay. Oh, I saw a decent one. Decent question.
Okay.
From I'm Mads OSC. Will you create a new audition file or use different scenes for like auditioning?
Oh yeah, because the current one is like it's still the Olo 3 one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like Olo 3. Um I think eventually yes. I'm not sure when I'll do that. Maybe when I have more downtime that I'm not working on um old as much.
For sure. Also, you got a dollar, not a dollar, a donation from Paper Puppets fan 2006, 7.99 Australian dollars. Olo is winning.
Yay, Olo's winning and old is winning as
Oh,
well. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it a lot.
and it was the first one too. It's very cool.
Yay. I'll give it a
Oh,
heart.
Pyraminx dude asks, "What are your favorite hobbies?"
Favorite hobbies? Definitely video games. I know it's basic, but it's true. Um I really like what else do I like? I like to swim. I like to ride my bike when I have a bike. Um I don't in California, which is unfortunate, but riding bikes are very fun. And I feel like especially like that and like going on walks are very like refreshing.
Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, especially with like bikes in LA. Yeah, that's like
Yeah, it's not a good
not a great
combo.
idea. Yeah.
Maybe in Australia there'll
Like,
be some bikes I could rent out.
oh, for sure. Like, I feel like Australia is like way less insane than America in terms of that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
It's
I
very
really do
open.
miss DC in that regard because that is a very bike friendly city. Especially for the US. It's very nice. Like they have like dedicated like bike lanes that are like sectioned off and have like walls like or kind of like little mini walls that separate it from the road. Like I feel like
Oh, that's nice.
more places need that in the US, especially like I think out of everywhere I've been to, DC like is the best place for bikes. Like even better than New York City. Um, it is great. I feel like that's part of the reason why I feel like eventually I do want to move back there and live there again.
Yeah. I'd love to visit like the East Coast because like every time I've been to America, it's been LA. So I want to go
Oh,
somewhere different.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd
feel
love
free
to
to
go to the
visit.
East Coast. Yeah. A New York I've never been, so that'd be fun. I'd love to go to like the New England states, so like
Oh yeah, for sure.
Vermont and Connecticut and stuff.
Yeah, Vermont is beautiful. I love Vermont.
Yeah. What's another one I'd really like to go to? Colorado would be fun.
I've never been there. I've That's a place that I've wanted to go.
We could go down to South Park. It'd be very neat.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, there was a question for me that just went by. Have you ever watched? I'll address this question to both of us. Have you ever watched Kirby Right Back at You, Sonic X, or the F-Zero anime?
Wait, that question was only for you?
It was for me, but I think for you as well because it's like kind of a general like, oh, have you seen this?
I
Sort of
see.
question.
Okay, well you can answer first because it was for you.
Uh, I remember seeing Kirby Right Back at You mainly in YouTube poops, and I thought it was like a fan made thing, and then it's like I found out it was like a real anime, and it's like it's all right. I like how DDD has like a big like southern accent. I think that's funny. Sonic X, like I remember watching when I was like a little kid on like a Jetix, which was like a channel in the UK, and it played like Pokemon and Digimon and stuff. I don't know if anyone in chat is familiar with Jetix. Jetix, it has like had like a little X as like their logo. And then the F-Zero anime, I didn't even know it was a thing. So there
There's
you
an
go.
F-Zero anime? What?
Yeah, it's like there's like a meme that came from it where like Captain Falcon does a Falcon punch at the end, and he ends up like blowing up like a galaxy or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
yay. Well, that's cool. I To answer
yeah.
that question, I did not watch Sonic X as a kid. I did watch Kirby Right Back at You as a kid. I really enjoyed I was a Kirby and Pokemon kid through and through. I really enjoyed Kirby's Right Back at You. It's a good show.
It's like a fun watch. I like there's like the one episode I remember is like the one where they're trying to animate their own show, and I thought that was like a
Oh,
fun idea.
yeah. I feel like it's one of those shows that like if I go to rewatch it, I might not like it as much
Yeah.
as like when I was a kid. But
Just-
yeah, that was a banger in of my childhood.
Tennis ball, the tennis ball from BFDI
Oh my
asked,
god.
will there be Olo plushies?
I do want to do a plushie. Okay. This is not like any sort of confirmation at all. Or like I have not started production or even started like any sort of thing about Olo or old plushies at all. But I do think the first plush I would do, which maybe is like not the first character you all think it would be, I do think Circle would be my first like pick for a plushie. Only because it would be cool now that he like has his balloon hat in old to like have exchange like you can have a top hat and a balloon hat one and you could like swap them out with like Velcro or
Oh, that'd
something.
be cute.
I think that would be
That'd
so
be really
cool.
cute.
That would be my first pick, and then probably Paint Palette after that, because I feel like Paint Palette needs one. But I think Circle would be awesome. I really want a Circle plushie.
I love how like with the inanimate Santy, like the cabby one where she has like a little drawer. So
Yeah.
I'd love to see like more plushies with like little accessories like that. That's fun.
Yeah, well, now that I kind of think about it, I do think maybe Paint Palette would be first, only because that she's like doesn't have any sort of moving parts. So maybe she should be first before Circle. I don't know.
That would be sweet as hell if you can get that. Oh, someone asked TOC or talk as any unpopular opinions about any object shows.
Unpopular opinions. I guess. Hmm. I do think it's kind of unpopular to prefer BFDIA over Teapot. So
Is that an unpopular opinion?
I feel like it kind of is.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen like praise for both. I mean, I personally prefer BFDIA a little bit more than Teapot. I mean, it's kind of sort of like a nostalgia bias in a sense because like
Yeah,
it's like oh BFDI is back, BFDIA. I mean, and now I really love it. It's a very faithful continuation, and I love what they're
yeah,
doing with it.
it's awesome.
Like episode 14, I think is like genuinely like a masterpiece episode. It's
I
like it was
agree. It's
so
so
good.
good.
Like being in the cinema watching that was like really cool. It was like such
Yeah,
a cool experience.
I agree 100%.
Let me see. I don't know if I have like any unpopular like object show opinions. Maybe in terms of like characters, like oh, I don't like this like character or something, but I don't think that's that insane. Like
Yeah,
oh, I don't like Teardrop. Oh no, sad day. But I don't know.
I do like Teardrop.
I don't know.
Although I just like I feel like I just like female characters that are just like awesome and can do
Yeah,
anything. I feel like I just like that like trope. I think it's
that's
cool.
neat. Like I liked her in Post Split. I just didn't really like her in Teapot because I just thought her
Fair
inclusion was
enough.
weird. But I understand why people enjoy her in Teapot. It's just
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me see. Oh, from Edward YT, which character do you think is the most fun to write about or write for?
Okay. I think at this point Yarn is my favorite character, right? I feel like it's just like Yarn is especially like if you when you guys watch Old 10, I think Yarn like I had a blast writing Yarn in this episode. I think she's a very fun character to write. Um yeah, I think Yarn's up there. I think uh who else? Circle, especially in Olo, is up there. I think Grassy's up there. I'm glad that I can write him again. Like actually as a contestant, because I don't know. I do think getting rid of him when we did was satisfying, but it is sad that he's gone in Olo.
Yeah.
Like literally, like Grassy being in Old is part of why I wanted to bring back Old so I could write him again. So I feel like Grassy has to be the answer then for that question, but Yarn is up there
I
as well.
I will say, like when we were writing Olo, like Olo 2, the Grassy line, like any scene with Grassy was like so funny.
Yeah.
Sh- shut up and help me. Shut up and date me.
Shut up and
It's
date
just like
me.
that is just like so stupid. But I think for me, when like on the episodes I've written for, I think Pumpkin was like a character I really enjoyed writing
Oh
for.
yeah.
And like Old 8, like the skiing episode, I thought he was really funny in that.
Yeah, Pumpkin is a really good character.
And then
Um,
for Olo, I would say Banana's fun. And then
yeah, no, yeah,
like
Banana's awesome. I really like writing Banana too.
yeah. Ben's fun in Olo as well.
Oh yeah. Ben, especially like I really like Ben and Olo 4. I think
Yeah.
we cooked with that.
Let's see what's some other cool questions. Karen Abate asks, "What's your favorite object show other than the ones that you have created?"
Oh, out of the ones we've created, I think Olo. It has to be Olo for me. Um.
Oh no, the other
Oh.
than. So like,
Oh,
what's your
other
favorite
than.
object
Oh,
show
I.
other than yours? Is what I mean.
I think it has to be hmm. I mean, it's probably 3E or no, it's probably EE the second season. Um, I feel like that was always like when I was younger, that was like my favorite. Like when I was like 13, like I was like, this is the greatest thing to ever be made. And I feel like Griffin's my best friend now. Like when I first watched it, I wasn't really like that close to them, but now like just like there's so many good memories of that show that I feel like it has to be my favorite.
It like still holds up like really well. I was
Yeah.
rewatching some episodes of it. It's still really funny.
Yeah, same. I rewatched them with like a couple of people like a few months ago, and yeah, it definitely still holds up. It's like so good.
I think for me, like other like excluding any show I've written for, then excluding BFDI and II, because those are the obvious ones.
Yeah,
I would say my favorite like show. Oh, it's hard. Um, Probably one. I like one a lot.
yeah, fair enough.
I think first season like is just kind of it's like a fun idea, but I feel like the second half is like where it gets really good.
Yeah.
Because I think, not to say it is a joke show, because of course it isn't, but I feel like it falls into the trap of like a lot of joke shows where like they kind of go over the same sort of points of just like, making fun of like the formula of like an object show. But when
Yeah,
they do like their own thing is when it's like good, and I feel like more people should focus on that. Like, I think Object Show 87, it gets better after like episode one. Like two onwards, when it's just Sam and Niall like messing around, just doing stupid stuff, is like what makes that show really funny.
yeah. Makes
But
sense.
yeah, let me see. Uh,
I'm gonna do some frame by frame magic.
Frame by frame magic.
So no, I guess I shouldn't do this frame by frame. That'd be stupid.
So, is there anything that you can say about this episode to the viewers
There's a
that
few
wouldn't
things I
be
could
like
say.
super spoilery? Yeah.
This episode is longer than the last one. It is 11 minutes long. Uh, and I think people who said the last one was too short will not be disappointed by this one. I think, especially because it was just the elimination last time, it gives so much time for the teams and the challenge. I will say, besides Cardor, there is another new character, so keep your eyes out for a new character.
Oh,
And also, one of my family members voices that character. So yes,
that's awesome.
yeah. The, I guess I gotta say it. Like my mom has asked to voice a certain character for literally like a decade at this point, and I finally put it in the show. And now, yeah, that character is a reality, and she voices the character. So stay tuned for that.
From what I've seen behind the scenes, it's very cool, and I'm looking forward to everyone else seeing it too. It'll be very neat.
Yay!
Okay, it's funny since I like said all that stuff about Cardor, there were some people saying, "Oh, Cardor's my favorite character," and now someone's asking if they're a contestant.
No, there's no debut in the episode, guys. No debut.
But they'll come in at the finale, guys. Don't worry.
Yes. Duh.
I'm here
Why
to
wouldn't
steal the million. Wah, and it's like,
yeah, they
oh
just returned at the
no.
very end of the show
And
to
they're
try
like,
to
Who's
win.
this guy?"
That'd be so stupid.
I love stuff like that in like old object shows where it's just like, I'm here to steal the money, and it's like, oh no, love that. Because like I feel like in newer shows it's like, I'm the evil villain, I'm gonna blow up the earth, and but like before it's just like, I'm gonna steal some money.
Yeah, it's true.
Liam's asked this question a few times. If you weren't in the OSC, what content do you think you'd be making?
Probably like Pokemon videos. Knowing me. Oh,
Nice.
oh, whoops. Okay, that was just I think I just played some of the episode by accident.
Uh-oh.
No,
Guys,
it's
don't clip
fine.
that, please.
No, it was like useless. It was just fire extinguisher saying there's only, and then I turned it off. So, whoa, big spoiler, guys. Actually, no, wait, you can't even hear animate. Never mind, I'm stupid.
You leaked that yourself.
Well, oh no. All
Now
right, okay,
everyone
okay.
knows.
Chat, should I reveal one of the words in the title for the episode?
One for yes, two for no.
One for yes, two for no.
I think there is a way, like on, I'm not sure how, but I think you can set up polls on like YouTube to like do
Yeah,
pros, but I
that's
don't know
true.
how.
I just want to lock in right now.
Okay, there's a lot of yeses. There's a lot of ones from the same person. There's an 11, so you know they're excited.
Okay,
There's a
well,
1,111 as well.
I might as well just say a word in the title then. Um, one of the words in the title is how. There you go. And
It's
that is the
how.
first word of the title, okay? It starts with how.
First word how. There you are, chat.
You're welcome.
Speaking of, how is everyone doing in chat? Because they're all doing well. So, like, with this scene, how much longer do you have left to do?
Once I'm done with this lip syncing for bucket, I only have 8 seconds left.
Nice.
Yeah. I might
Let's
not finish it
see.
during the stream. That's fine, to be honest, because I'm
Yeah,
getting to the end of the part that I can show on stream.
everything else afterwards is spoilery, I assume.
Kind of, but not
Yeah.
actually. I wouldn't animate a super spoilery scene. Although this is one of the last scenes in the episode, so but it's really not that spoilery. I've covered up the spoilery part and I've already animated it. So
Oh, from Scottish Baller 9782. Quick question for either one of you guys. If you were to visit one of the Great Lakes states, where would you go? Where would you go? And
definitely Michigan.
if
I think. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to
I was just
interrupt.
gonna say they wrote in brackets, and I was just trying to figure out what each of them were. I think it's Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York.
I always forget that New York is a Great Lake state. I feel like it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it's definitely Michigan because I feel like all the other big ones I've been to. And I've always wanted to go to Michigan because I think the fact that it has a weird top part that's disconnected from the rest of the state is funny, and I want to live there on the weird disconnected part of the state that's like in its own world up there. I think it'd be cool
Just in
just
the
to
middle of
visit.
nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think I'd actually want to live there. I've made jokes about wanting to live there at some point, but
Imagine you in like a little cartoon house in like the middle of an empty
yeah,
field.
it's like a log cabin in the middle of nowhere.
Welcome to
If any
Lugwell's
of you
world.
are from the uh from Michigan, let us know in the chat. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to dox you, so never mind. Don't answer that.
We will send all of the Olo fans to your house. For me, out of those states, I'd really love to go to Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois is nice.
Illinois, that's a fun one. Pennsylvania probably as well as a close second. Uh, because Chicago's in Illinois, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I'd love to go to Chicago. That seems like a really fun city.
it was fun. It kind of just felt like a diet New York City, but it was
Yeah,
good.
that's why I'd like to go because it's like New York, but like less intimidating. I think because I think it'd be cool to see New York, but I feel like it's like would be really overwhelming. Like going into like the big city, and it's like, oh my god, it's like super busy, and there's like 50 million taxis riding around.
Yeah, no, I get that for sure.
Yeah, I'd be a fish out of water there. That's a cool idea for a movie.
Yes, that would be brilliant.
A follow-up sequel question to the one we just were asked. Out of the past Mexican states, which one would you want to visit? And like in brackets, they say California, Arizona, Texas, New Mexico, Nevada, and something else.
Oh yeah, hold on. I need to look in the chat to see what these states are. So I've already.
I think. Oh no, I think they deleted the message. But basically, it's like of the sort of southern states that aren't like
Oh, I
so
see.
sort of like California, Arizona, those kind of states.
I feel like Nevada. If that, well, I don't know if that is one of them, but I want to go to Nevada. Uh,
Be fun.
Also, yeah, G Nagel. I've been to Upper New York and I've been to Arkansas. Yes.
I don't know. There's so many states that I'd love to visit. It'd be fun,
Yeah,
but it's
I
just a
agree.
matter of having money to do it, and also having to deal with the super long flights.
Hmm.
Because like going to LA, just like I the flight was just unbearable. Because even though it was a direct, and I do prefer a flight being a direct, because I know as soon as it lands, I'm there. It's just like I can't sleep on a plane at all, so it is very much like annoying. Everyone's like, "Wow, I want to land already! Come on!"
Yeah,
I
makes
watched
sense.
all of the Lord of the Rings films though, so that was fun,
Ooh, I've not seen
and
any of them.
they're really good. The original Lord of the Rings films. The Hobbit ones are kind of boring though, so and I feel
I've
like
only ever seen the first Hobbit movie when I was like when it came out.
completely forgot I saw it, and then I started watching it. I'm like, oh wait, I remember this. It's just like I feel like they wanted to make like, oh, the Lord of the Rings trilogy was really good. Let's do it again. But like, The Hobbit is a way shorter book, so it's like they just stretch out
Yeah.
everything. Like the
Oh,
third film, pretty much most of it is like a few chapters really in the book that they could have just like merged that with the second film, and they would have made a
well,
decent film.
that's sad.
Yeah, I don't know. See. Oh, this is a good question. What are your like biggest pet peeves or like tropes that you don't like in shows and movies? And that's from Christian Mations.
I feel like I don't like a lot of what are they called? Like kind of legacy sequels that continuously reference the previous movie.
Oh God, I hate that.
Like I think specifically like Star Wars, like the new trilogy, especially like the newest one, was so bad in that regard.
Well, episode 9.
Yeah,
Oh,
I hate that
episode.
one.
I remember I watched that in a call with like some of my uni friends, and it was like it was on a bootleg site. So every once in a while, there'd be an advert for like a Spanish casino, like at the bottom,
What?
and that was like the best part of the
Wait,
film.
that actually
Where
rocks.
yeah, just like during like a crap scene, occasionally it would just be like, "Oh, Spanish casino," and it's like, oh, it's just stupid. I really don't like liar revealed stories where it's just like you lied to us, and then they like hate that character. It's
Oh.
just like really annoying, or like the misunderstanding
Oh
sort
yeah,
of thing.
they're yeah, misunderstood. I feel like that always happens in movies.
Yeah. Which is like, especially in like animated films, like not so much now, but especially like growing up with like Shrek and that sort of stuff. Like
Yeah.
that was like every film was like you lied to us, and then they like hate the main character for a bit, and then the villain comes in and like almost kills everyone, and it's like you saved us. Actually, you're actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Um. Oh, someone asked, have you played Pizza Tower?
I have not. I've heard it's great. I have not played it yet.
It's very good. It's a very
I feel like
fun
isn't
game.
it like well what is it kind of like?
It's kind of like, have you played Wario Land? Like Wario Land 4?
No.
Okay, have you played any classic Sonic game?
Yes.
Okay, it's like those two sort of merged together. So it's like sort of like a 2D kind of collectathon, but you run really, really fast.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's like yeah, it's running against the time limit, that sort of thing. It's a fun,
Okay.
fun time. It's a fun little game. I
That
even went
actually
as
does sound
Peppino for
cool.
Halloween this year.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was cool. Oh, there was a question here that I just saw. What European country would you like to visit?
Uh Definitely Germany for me.
Oh, I'd
Because
love to go to Germany.
not like because like I have no idea where like my genetics are like from, but I know for a fact that like my dad's side of of the family is German. So I do think it'd be cool just to go because I also like learned some German in middle and high school. So I don't know much, but it'd be cool just like going there like for those reasons.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some really nice parts of Germany. Like Bavaria is really cool, and even like the big cities like Munich and Berlin are nice.
Yeah.
I think. something me and my family were gonna do, but we never did. We were gonna go during the Christmas markets in Germany, where they're like
Ooh.
these massive sort of like Christmas markets, and they're like all cute. They look like all the stalls and stuff like that look like little gingerbread houses,
Oh
and they sell
yeah.
quite a cool stuff. I'd
That is
love to
very
go there.
cute.
But I think the Netherlands would also be really fun to visit. And like any of the Scandinavian countries, like my sister recently came back from Denmark, and I'd really love to go there.
Oh yeah. I've always wanted to visit well, this is kind of, well, it's not very close. I've always wanted to visit I've watched so many videos about the Netherlands. I've always wanted to go there as well.
It's a really cool. Like my I have cousins from the Netherlands, and I have family from Germany too. So
That's
I'd love to go
awesome.
to both of those. Yeah. And the funny the funny thing is like my dad went over there for work one time, and anytime he tried to speak Dutch, they would just like just talk to him in English. It's like the vast
What?
majority of the country just speaks English.
That's
But they'd appreciate his efforts to like try and learn the language. But oh, that question from earlier came back about like sort of like the southerny kind of states. It was Nevada, Texas, New Mexico, California, Utah, and Arizona.
okay, definitely Nevada then.
Yeah, Texas, depending on where it is in Texas, I would like to visit.
Yeah,
Like Dallas or Houston would be fun.
I agree.
Arizona as well for my mate Jake. Can't go wrong with
Yeah,
that.
true.
Let's see. Someone asked if you ever been to Oregon.
I have not. I would go, like, it's one of the places that I definitely do want to visit someday though. Someday I will be there.
You will make the Oregon Trail.
Yes.
Someone asked an important question. Who do you think would listen to Mitski in old or Olo?
I have no I don't listen to Mitski. I don't really know what, like,
I don't know who that is. That's
I
the first time I heard that.
really I feel like Mitski's
I've
like a
never heard
pretty
of that
like
person.
popular like kind of alternative artist. I don't even know, like, I feel like I don't know what Mitski sounds like enough to really like answer this question properly.
What kind of
Unfortunately.
genre would you say they are?
Um, you know what, let's give it a listen right now. Let's copyright strike the stream.
Guys, you're
Mitski.
in for a treat.
I just wrote Mist Key. So oh, I think I have heard some of Mitski's songs actually. Never mind. Yeah, wait. What's this? Yeah, it's like kind of like slow, kind of like alternative, like kind of like acoustic sort of music, I guess. I don't know. I guess like
I
I
can see
don't
Acorn
know.
listening to that if that's the
Acorn.
case. Yeah.
I feel like no, I think Barry would listen to Mitski.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's Barry.
I feel like trying to think. Cherry would listen to like hyper pop or something.
Yeah, no, for sure.
For sure. And I feel like what's another character? I feel like um Pumpkin would be like a secret metalhead.
Yeah, no,
He'd
I
be
was
like
actually
really
thinking the
into
same
metal.
exact thing, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
It's just like the
Yeah.
kind of character you would not expect to listen to that sort of thing,
Yeah.
and then they're just really into
No, that's actually so true. That is
it. Let's see. Uh, if you have James Leggett asks, if you have to remove one of your characters from old, who would it be?
from old.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, 'cause I don't want to like influence like future
Let's say
decisions that
full
I make,
cast, including like characters
including the
who've been
ones that are already
eliminated.
out. Probably
Yeah.
skateboard then, because I feel like I've never known what to do with skateboard. I feel like skateboard's always just been like, who is this guy? Oh, he just rolls around. All right, well that's the
I keep
character.
forgetting skateboard's a
Skateboard is so
character.
useless.
Like I remember a lot of the eliminated characters, even like the ones that were
Yeah,
eliminated like first or second. But
the
yeah,
balloon.
skateboard. I'm like, oh yeah, there is like just like a random character.
It's true.
Let me see. This person keeps asking, what is Paint Palette's favorite flavor of milk?
Um, Probably like strawberry milk. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that was from Art Unicorn. I just saw them ask that question quite a few times. So
Oh wait. This is gonna. I don't want to like spoil a character's appearance in the episode. I put them off screen, but I should have deleted them from the file. I don't know why I just left them there.
uh-oh,
Yeah, that would have been a spoiler if I left that
guys,
in.
big reveal.
It literally would have been a huge reveal. I don't want to spoil that. So, I do think like there are definitely fans of one character that are gonna be so happy that this character is back and like in a pretty, well, like not a big role, but like an important role in the episode. I think people will be. I'm pretty sure you'll know who I'm talking about, Lewis. But
I have a feeling, and I'm not
yeah,
obviously I'm not going to make
the
guesses on
one
stream,
the
but
one that's in the title of the episode.
okay, yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There's some stuff here I can't do on stream. I'm actually like at a good spot in the scene. Um,
Someone asked, what do you think of the state of the OSC? It's a very
I think
vague question.
like OSC social media is way like not great,
I can agree with that. Yeah,
but I do think it's cool that like more object shows are getting attention, especially from smaller creators. I feel like there's been so many new shows that have been coming out and getting more popular, and I think that's awesome.
yeah. No, I agree. There's a lot of like new stuff come along, especially from like people who've just joined the community and stuff, and I
Yeah,
think
I think
that
it's awesome.
seeing that's really cool. But yeah, just people on Twitter should just calm down. They should just like take a break sometimes.
Yeah,
Because some of the stuff on there, I mean, jeez. Especially when it's like
it's just
the
so
kind of people who
negative.
make tweets that like intentionally leave the OC to like get people who don't like its attention.
Yeah,
And it's like at that point, it's like, what are you doing? You're just like rage
like
baiting for no
just
reason.
like yesterday, like this isn't even like an OSC. This is like Twitter in general. Like the fake. I don't know if you saw like the Snowy Packle like
Yeah, I did.
thing with like the camp live, which is my camp. So like that tweet wouldn't have happened if like my if I didn't make the challenge to like make a social media account. But like basically what happened is like Braden like jokingly messaged Snowy about the uh what like what was like a commission, and then
It was
just
like,
like
oh, like,
it
oh,
just
do you make commissions?
yeah, and then
As like a
it
joke.
just devolved into like name calling and fake screenshots, and it was just a whole disaster.
That was just insanity because it was just like such a harmless joke, and then people like taking it
Took it
so
so
seriously.
seriously.
Like, what? It's like, it's just gross. I don't like that.
Yeah, I hated that.
Yeah, but no, overall, I would say the OC is pretty neat.
Yeah, I agree.
It's also weird seeing it referenced on like other things I watch outside of like the OC. Like seeing like a YouTuber reference BFDI or something, and it's like, what the hell? And it's like just out of nowhere. Like there was a person I was following who was like a Pizza Tower like speedrunner, and I was watching a bunch of her videos, and there's just all of a sudden she made a BFDIA YouTube poop like on her channel, and I was
What?
like, what? Like I had no idea she watched it, and it was pretty funny. It's a good little video. But yeah, it's
That's
just that sort of
crazy.
thing, or like just other people will reference it in like videos talking about indie animation, and that's cool because obviously BFDI has been around since 2010, so it's nice
Yeah.
seeing
It,
people talk about it in a respectful
yeah.
way and like
I'm glad it's getting
giving
like
it
more
credit,
representation in that way. So I think it
which is
deserves it.
nice. Yeah, obviously there are people who like aren't a fan, but that's fine. Not everyone has to be a fan of it.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Um, A few people have asked about Flipnote Object Battle.
I've already said during
No.
the stream that's not coming
Oh,
back.
sorry.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Just for people, I guess, who are tuning in, that show is gone. It's canceled. It's done. I think
Ah,
it wasn't great, to say the
that's
least.
that must have been before I like joined in chat. So
Yeah, I think so. That was like towards the beginning of the stream.
yeah, yeah. Let's see. Oh, someone asked about Lockvasion, if that's ever gonna like line
Oh,
up again in the future.
um, it might be lining up very soon. Let's just say that.
Ooh.
There might be a Lockvasion sooner than you all think. That's all I'll say.
Oh my goodness, someone asked why I was in BFDIA. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, how does it feel to be a character in BFDIA?
It's it was so weird, like because Lewis is a really uncommon name. I wouldn't say it's like unheard of, but like when you hear people like called things, you don't really hear many people called Lewis. So when like that episode came out, I was like, ah, Lewis, and I was like, what? What is this? And I remember like when I met Peter for the first time, he references like, oh, you're the guy who won the lottery, right? And that was fun.
That's funny.
Lewis was like my icon for a while as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
If I ever
I
go to a meet, like next year or just whenever the next BFDI and Animating meet is, I will wear a Lewis shirt and say I'm the real guy.
I It's funny. I wonder if it's like the way you feel is how everyone named David felt when they watched the show for the first time.
Adora.
You're Dora. I always forget
True.
Dora's a character, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I like Dora. I want to see her in like another season, like in a season 6, because I feel like out of a lot of the very early boot characters, she's like one of the ones that I feel like would like make it further in a new season.
Yeah, I guess so. I just feel like I don't know what like she could add.
I don't know. It'd just be nice if she just made it further than like bottom 10. I don't know.
I agree.
Because like, Donut got a huge glow up from being like a first boot to like,
Yeah, no, true.
where he is in the show and all that sort of stuff. Fries as well, I think, and that sort of stuff. So it'd be neat. Also, someone asked why did Yellowface sell the free smart super van to me? Well, that is a secret. Sorry. It's for some devious little tricks just for me to win more lotteries, let's just
It's
say.
true.
Also, apparently,
Do you think that Lewis like gambles all his money away to try to win more lotteries?
no, I think he is definitely like he's very frivolous with his money. Like, well, I'm very frivolous with my money, but I don't think he gambles because even he knows like that gambling is not worth it.
That's right,
He's
viewers. Don't gamble.
no,
Bad.
definitely not.
I'm sure not a lot of my viewers right now can legally gamble anyway.
No, there's probably
But
some go,
you know,
huh?
for the
What's
future,
gambling,
here's
huh?
some life advice: do not gamble your money. I will say one of my friends gambled $100 that Kamala would win the election, and let's just say he did not win the money back,
No.
unfortunately.
XQC like gambled like $750,000 that Kamala would
What?
win.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So
No.
I mean, he's like a gorillionaire, so he's got like
That's
tons of
true.
money. But
Yeah.
but even still, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, Cosmo IDK asks, "Is Music Disc gonna appear in a future old episode?" I miss Music Disc. I feel like I haven't thought about Music Disc in like so long. But you know what? I also like Music Disc, so maybe he'll return. Who
They'll
knows?
hide him in the background.
He'll hide it. Yeah, I
Keep
think
your eyes peeled. Music Desk will
yeah,
be
Music
walking
Disc
around.
will return. No, probably not. Well, I maybe Music Disc will appear.
Sorry, I like spreading misinformation on your
So someone
streams.
asked why Teapot's floating. This is not where the characters are meant to be in this shot. Um, okay, I'm gonna say so. This is not really a spoiler. Let's just say that okay, these 8 characters on screen: Bucket, Milky, Sun, Circle, Bin, Teapot, Cherry, and Diamond. They're on 2 teams. This is not the team designation. I just moved them all around so that you guys wouldn't know who's on what team and how big the teams are. So yeah. Anyway, I guess that's
They could be one big team or a bunch of little
yeah.
teams. You
See,
don't know.
this is
You have to
actually the
wait.
teams. It's Team Cherry and then Team We Hate Cherry. And that's actually the team organization here. What would you all prefer? Who would you root for? Let's figure this out.
I'd vote. I'd root for We Hate Cherry. I hate Cherry.
You hate Cherry?
Yeah, you should see what she wrote on her account the other day.
Okay, wait. I actually I want to show the chat
Oh,
before
the
because
polls.
I'm gonna end. Wait, what happened? Oh
No,
yeah, I
no,
made
you
a
put a
poll.
poll up. Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
I am gonna leave very soon. Probably the next like 5-10 minutes to take a break from animation and also just because I'm at a point where like um a lot of it like most of the scene's already done. There's not much left besides like spoilery parts. So I'm just gonna finish it tonight after the stream. But I want to show you all. A little while ago, I made a poll about picking your favorite characters from Old and Olo. I got over 1,000 responses. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. You guys can see who the most popular characters are. Let's just go down the list. Acorn 91, Balloon
Ooh.
31, Banana 170. You can see Berry's pretty low. Circles 241. Dollar and George are much higher than I thought they'd be. I didn't realize people still like Dollar and George. I feel like that's one of those characters that was popular in like 2015, but I kind of thought no one cared about them now. But I do think George was funny. I kind of just like was like I thought I made George way too mean in the newest episode where like I thought everyone would hate him, but people I guess still like him, which is good. Eminem is over 200 votes. Paint Palette is over 200 votes, understandably. I kind of don't understand why Circle is more than Paint Palette. Um, that's okay. Pumpkin
Have you seen
113,
his cool hat?
Moon at 141. I do like that Pumpkin like and Pumpkin and Sun like out of the old non-Olo characters performed pretty well like in terms of votes. Then Yarn is 228. The most is Circle, but I do think that's partially because he's towards the top of the poll. I do think you have to keep that in mind. But I do think that this is a very interesting um poll in terms of like seeing who the most popular characters are, seeing who people don't care about. Like I don't think people care about. In last is Limey, which I think is interesting because I kind of thought it would be Soapy, or even Balloon. Balloon only has one more vote than Limey, which I think is odd because I think
No,
Limey is a better
my
character than
character.
Balloon, like by far. But I guess it's just not meant to be.
One day, Limey will have his revenge.
It's true. Also, people seem to like Cherry. They would not be on. They'd not be rooting for Team We Hate Cherry.
Well,
Particularly
that's good
Plasma
to know.
Ball. Soapy's from Olo. Wait, is Pitcher even in that poll? Wait, did I forget Pitcher? No, she's there.
No, she was there.
She's at
She was there.
61. She should be higher. Pitcher's one of my favorite characters. No, I love Pitcher.
Oh,
Oh
especially in
well.
like the episodes we've written like in advance. I
Yeah, no.
think she's got some really good
Pitcher gets
moments.
so well. I'm not gonna say how many episodes that she's in, but let's just say she gets really good.
Yeah.
She is so funny. We had to rewrite stuff about Pitcher because we kind of made her way too like um cartoonishly like I'm not gonna say, but like she was way like we went too far with like how she was characterized.
She was a little goofy, a little silly.
She was a little way
So,
she was like way too stupid in an episode. We had to rewrite it.
but she's still a little silly, but she's not super silly. She's like a little bit silly.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna head off now. Should we answer like I'm gonna answer like one more question. Let's
Yeah,
see.
quick throw around, guys. Put in your questions in chat.
Yeah. What time is it for me? It is 6 p.m. for me.
It's 11:15 at
TOC.
night for me.
Wow. Let's see. Did I know that Sun and Moon are seen as gods in Aztec Mayan mythology? Bami Tibai says. I think I've heard that or learned that at some point in my life. It makes sense. Liquid inside a pitcher is like high C fruit punch or like Hawaiian punch. Yeah, like fruit punch. Shy guy, that is usually like that is what normally it would be because I live in California now, but I am home in New York. Uh, let's see. Smash Bros. Yes. I've been playing it more recently. Um, yeah, I don't know. Smash is fun. One more question. One more. I'll let you pick, Lewis, which one deserves to be the last question.
Come on, guys, make it a good one. Make it
It
the
needs to be a
best
banger.
question we've ever seen. Limey is underrated. I agree.
It's not a
Definitely
question.
agree. Okay, from Pyraminx dude. Did any of the voices for Olo change for future episodes? So not
Oh,
all for
yes.
Olo.
Yes. Moon's voice is different in Olo 5. It
There
is
you
no
go.
longer the previous voice. It is now Bribey who also voices Yarn in Old. Now
Shout out
Bribey is taking
Roby.
on the mantle of voicing Moon in Olo, and he does a great job as both characters.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's time to go. Thank you all for watching. It's been a nice 2 hours. I got some good work done. The scene's almost done, which is cool, because now I only have well, by the end of the night, I only have one scene left. Although it is a very hard scene, so I probably should have done it earlier, but that's fine. Oh well. Thank you, Lewis, for joining in the stream. It's been fun talking to you again.
Absolutely. It's been my pleasure.
Yeah, I wish that
Thank you for having me.
I could talk to you more. I definitely could over the next like few days before I have to go. But
For sure.
my voice is like shot now, and I just want to take a break from the computer.
Yeah,
um,
same. My voice is my throat's all dry as well.
yeah, that's just what streams do to me. But yeah, thank you all for watching. It's my first stream in a little bit, so I'm glad you all were here for it. And expect a little sneak peek release date for OLD10 within I'm not gonna say within a certain time, but pretty soon. Like beginning of December, start looking out for more information about the episode, because it will be very close to done at that point. So stay tuned. More info coming soon, release date coming soon-ish. And thank you all for watching. Goodbye, Lewis, and
Ooh.
goodbye, fans.
Goodbye, everybody. Olo is
Bye.
winning.
Olo is winning and Old is losing.